So Geofrey, tēnā koe, welcome to Q&A and thank you for your time.
Tēnā koe, and thank you for coming all the way from Auckland to talk to me.
I want to begin with a quote from the book. Bad times seem to be afflicting the world again as they were in the 1930s.
And in many ways we're back to something like that when fascism, Mussolini and Hitler came to Europe. We got autocracy and we got fascism. Now we're not in that state yet, but you've got to be very careful that you make democracy robust. And democracy around the world is under challenge almost everywhere. The Cambridge University did a wonderful study saying that democracy is disappearing. There are fewer democracies now than there used to be. Characteristics of autocracy is chaos. That's what you get from it. And what you get is greed, with people taking all the money from the government and diverting it to themselves. And they are strong men usually, and they are corrupt, and they involve in, it's a kleptocracy to some extent, dictatorships, and it's a system of government. And that system of government is very hard to change because they use propaganda. They're good students of Dr. Goebbels, who was a propaganda expert. And so you get a system where democracy is not fashionable. People want better out of their governments, and they get impatient about it, and they want something better. But the problem is that if you go to populist authoritarianism, you're going to be a whole lot worse off.
So why do you think people are dissatisfied with democracies?
Well, because I think when their standard of living falls and they find economic hardship comes upon them, they've got to find someone to blame, and they think the government's responsible. And it's very difficult for governments to keep the economy in a state of prosperity all the time. The economic cycles come and go. And so, you know, impatience is a real problem. The public they don't like politicians, but the trouble is the parliament is going down in public estimation, and the reason it's going down is that people don't trust it. And if you don't have authentic democracy in your institutions and people don't trust it, you're on the road to perdition. And we don't want that here. I don't think we're there or anything like it, but I do think you've got to take precautions before it happens, because democracy is a very fragile form of government. If you want to have a proper policy, we used to have royal commissions, all the law commission reports, things that are researched in depth, properly analysed, thought through, consulted with by the public, and then you know where you are. But we haven't got the patience for that now, and you will not get good policy unless you do really good research and you have thought about it. And I always think Lord Rutherford had it right about New Zealand. I went to Nelson College and we had all these report cards in the glass case and in the front of the college, and he was topping everything. And when he was at Canterbury College, he said, well, in New Zealand we don't have much money, so we have to think. Well, that'd be a good start.